A beautiful, sunny Sunday afternoon in Evanston, Illinois, as we get set for the Game 3 rubber match between the visiting Indiana Hoosiers and the hometown Northwestern Wildcats. Welcome inside and upstairs here in the broadcast booth. David Korzeniowski joined alongside Jack Lito. We're battling the sun just a little bit, but Jack, both teams have really shined this weekend, both taking a game in this series, and it comes down to Game 3.
It totally does.
Stahl inherits a mess from Tommy Summer. Can he get out of the jam? 1-1, belted, deep left field. Ashley is back, it gets down, a ground rule double. Steven Rustich makes this game 5-4. Richardson, the sophomore from Fishers, Indiana, one of 25 Hoosier State natives on this Indiana team. The 2-2. Chopped over to third base. Livermore gets his first defensive action of the weekend and throws over to first for the out. Perfect first inning worked by Quinn Lavelle. Quickly gets it to the Northwestern bats. Leading off, it's Kolarko, Gusenberg, and Rustich coming up after the break on Big Ten Network Plus. Litwicki settles down and throws home. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Two swinging strikeouts to start off the bottom of the ninth for Matt Litwicki. Done 1 for 3 this year on stolen bases. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Minarvik moves the runners over. Now 2 aboard with 1 out. Standing at 5'11", 200 pounds in that lefty batter box. Lavelle looks home and delivers. Over to Gusenberg. Gusenberg will go to second for 1. On to first. He jumps off the bag and again beating out a double play. It scores a run. Indiana's on the board first. 0-2. Bierman up the middle. Diving stop at second base. Quick throw over. Not in time. They'll take the infield single. Leo Kaplan busts that Northwestern offense through. First hit of the day for the Cats.
Really the overdogs in this matchup trying to shut the door.
Troutwine grounds it over to Fugers. He'll take it himself, tap the bag, and that will do it. Litwicki pitches a perfect 9th inning with 2 strikeouts. Indiana wins 4-0 and grabs the series. An impressive performance here today, particularly from that dominant Hoosiers pitching staff.
I mean, you knew.
Top of the 4th coming up here on the Big Ten Network Plus. Grant Richardson, Cole Barr, and Kip Fugers due up for the Hoosiers here. Little spattering of rain coming through. A light sprinkle here on Sunday afternoon. We'll see if this picks up at all, as it was sunny at the beginning of this game, but the weather can be fickle out here in Evanston. Ball misses outside to start off the 4th to Grant Richardson. Richardson grounded out to short in the first inning. Lavelle, a lot of break on that off-speed pitch. The 1-0. Check swing. Called a strike. Lavelle did not have his best outing of the season last week against Rutgers. 4 1/3. He let up 4 earned runs and got the hook. The 1-1. Belted over to Kolarko. Fair ball. This will get into the corner. Grant Richardson digs for second. Throw in from Kaplan. And a stand-up double to start off the 4th.
Great job by Richardson taking this one right down the line. Richardson with fantastic speed. You knew as soon as that found its way into the corner, he'd have 2 easily.
Lavelle will toe the rubber. It's the even innings that have given Lavelle trouble so far. He was perfect in innings 1 and 3, 3 up, 3 down. But then in the second, he led off with 2 leadoff singles for the Hoosiers. Lavelle throws back to second. This will be a rundown. Tag at third. He's safe. Fantastic base running from Grant Richardson. Cole Barr is aboard at first and Richardson over at third.
Yeah, Lavelle hesitated just a little bit. I think he made the right play, but you have Richardson, who I mentioned before is incredibly fast, got under the tag with a head-first slide, and that means trouble for Quinn Lavelle.
The only gripe I can think of is you want to go to the leading base just to make sure that Richardson doesn't advance. He went to second instead, and Richardson just dashed for third, head first slide, and he's aboard 90 feet away. And even 50 pitches for Lavelle, runners on the corners with nobody out. And Kip Fugers at the dish. Changeup swung on and missed for an important strike 1.
if you're Lavelle the lefty, it's tough to turn around one way and throw the other way. And that was just, give credit there to Grant Richardson with the speed and the head first slide.
Livermore beat out the tag, slid to the outside part of the bag. So great base running from Grant Richardson. 0-2 the count now after the foul ball to Kip Fugers. So Barr reaches first on a fielder's choice. It's not ruled as a hit, not ruled as an error. Running for second base, tag at second, got him! Troutwine throws out Barr at second base. One down.
There's the magic of Troutwine. Got a pitch outside. Might have been a pitch out.
Yeah.
And then you have the second baseman, Biakina, making the tag.
First and third, you can get creative with base running. Jeff Mercer sent Cole Barr. First attempted steal this weekend, and Troutwine makes him pay. Now one down and a man on third. I agree with you, Jack. I think high chance that could have been a pitch out. That one misses high and away as well. Count is 2-2 on Fugers.
Troutwine came into the series with the most runners thrown out in the Big Ten with 10. That is his 11th.
Just awesome behind the plate. Swing and a miss, strike three. All of a sudden, Northwestern goes from runners on the corners with nobody down to a runner on third with 2 outs.
Yeah, Jeff Mercer bet big on that first to second steal with runners on the corners and no outs. And a great job by Lavelle. He probably gained some confidence after he turned around and saw Troutwine had gunned down the runner.
Huge play to jumpstart Northwestern defensively from Michael Troutwine. Low delivery from Lavelle is for a strike on Colopy.
Of course, it's huge for Northwestern. 2 outs. You don't have to play the infield in.
Yep. Grant Richardson stands at third. Indiana wants to double the lead. Lavelle with 55 pitches through 3 2/3. The 0-1. Fouled back. And Lavelle looks calm, cool, and collected since facing that jam with runners on the corners. He's 1 strike away from getting out of Dodge. Van Pelt stands on deck. If Colopy can get it to him. Colopy reached with a fielder's choice in the second inning. The 0-2. Outside, try to get him swinging. Colopy, the freshman from Centerville, Ohio, earning some high praise from Jeff Mercer, especially for his defensive ability out in right field. We saw him showing off that range in the outfield on Friday. The 1-2 from Lavelle. Stopped by Troutwine as the off-speed bounced in the dirt. 2-2. Troutwine bending over, keeping that ball in front of him. Huge caught stealing to throw out Cole Barr. The 2-2. High, deep drive. This could be trouble. Back in left field. Rustich is at the wall, and this ball is gone. Morgan Colopy hits his 3rd home run of the year. It's 3-0 Indiana.
Morgan Colopy just silences the fans here in Evanston. He took a high fastball deep into left center field on a 2-2 count. Obviously, you don't want to put something too low with the runner on third, but if you're Lavelle, you got to induce the ground out, and a great job by Colopy jumping on that high fastball.
Well, Lavelle almost got out of the inning after starting with runners on the corners and nobody out, but Morgan Colopy with a 2-run blast. This one lifted into left field for Rustich. Rustich moves over and makes the catch for out number 3. Morgan Colopy's 2-run blast scores 2 and expands the Indiana lead to 3-0. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base. The Hoosiers looking good thanks to this 2-run blast from Morgan Colopy, and then the flyout to end the inning. 3-0 Hoosiers as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Northwestern has to dig out of a hole.